and welcome to Free Comic Book Day. Normally, I just put out the show once a week, but today is the first Saturday in May, so it is National Free Comic Book Day, so I'm here to show you what I picked up today. This is my first Free Comic Book Day ever, actually. I've been buying comics for about 16 years, off and on, but I'd never gone to Free Comic Book Day. Normally it just worked out that I was working or, I didn't really care about it for a while because it's just free comic books and they're just little kind of previews of things. But I wanted to go and check it out finally since I hadn't done it before. First, I picked up Guardians of the Galaxy, all new Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I said, it's just a little preview of it. I like the writer, Gerry Duggan. I like him a lot. I liked him on Deadpool, at least. I think I've read a couple other things he's written for Marvel. But I kind of picked this up a little more because it has a preview of the new Defenders comic that's coming out. It's going to be based on the Netflix show kind of more. It's got, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist in it. And yeah, I don't know. Right now the art looks really good for it, so I'm excited. Sometimes I feel like Marvel's a little too reactionary about, whatever is popular with their movies or Netflix. I mean, this is a pretty good example. Guardians of the Galaxy was not a very popular comic before the movie, and I just heard today that Marvel just launched 3 brand new titles that are Guardians of the Galaxy related, just this past week. So, like I said, they're kind of a little reactionary, but I am excited about this Defenders series still. I picked up a little free comic book version of Riverdale. This is based off of the CW show. I'm a big fan of Archie, especially kind of the weirder Archie comics. I love the series Afterlife with Archie. I've liked some of the weird crossovers that they've done. And so, I don't know. I've heard that this show is kind of like a weird, kind of Twin Peaks meets Archie. I kind of want to check it out, so that's why I picked it up. Kind of looks like the Barack Obama Hope poster, doesn't it? Maybe it's just the colors. This is Secret Empire Free Comic Book Day. This is actually like its own little special story, so I'm really excited about that. And it also has a little preview or special story of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. I just said in the last issue, or the last episode of Comic Book Day that, I haven't really enjoyed some of the newer Peter Parker stuff, and I've been liking Miles Morales more. This Spider-Man comic is getting Spider-Man kind of back to his roots, and it takes place not in the current time frame as the other comics, so I'm excited to see this one. This is Underdog. A new Underdog series just started. I couldn't find the first issue of it anywhere, so I was glad to pick this up at least. I don't know that I'm gonna buy this ever, but I really like Underdog. I really like Rocky and Bullwinkle, and there was a funny Rocky and Bullwinkle comic out for a little while that I was buying. This is the free Rick and Morty. I don't know what you would call this. It looks like it's probably just its own standalone story. I used to buy the Rick and Morty comics, then I just ended up buying too many different comics, so I dropped Rick and Morty, but I was, of course, going to pick up this free one. This is Kaiser Soze Scorched Earth. This is based off the movie The Usual Suspects. Kaiser Soze is the big, scary, world-famous criminal that is in that. If you know the twist, it'll be interesting to see how this kind of explores that weird twist of the movie. But yeah, I was excited to check this out. I was really excited when I found that this was, one of the free ones today. This is Invincible #1. This is Robert Kirkman's superhero comic. I hear it's one of the best, if not the best, superhero comic. It's also going to be ending soon sometime, so I've been thinking maybe once it ends I would go through and kind of pick up the collected volumes of it. So yeah, this was a cool find. And then they also had Invincible number 118. This was like a special 25-cent issue. I think Image did that with all their comics when they had their 25th anniversary this past year. Maybe it was last year. Can't remember now. But yeah, this was cool to find too. And I haven't read Invincible, but I figure, one random high number issue won't be too big a spoil or anything. So now these, I also bought 2 comics. I kind of felt bad just only getting free stuff. So this is Deadpool vs. Punisher number 1. This actually came out a couple weeks ago, maybe even a couple months ago now. But I never picked it up. There's so many Deadpool miniseries and crossovers, and some of them are really, it's kind of hit and miss. But I was recommended this one by the guy at the comic book store, and I really like Deadpool and the Punisher, so I figured, yeah, I'll check it out. This comic I actually kind of feel a little guilty about buying. I've talked a lot about those DC and their lenticular covers. This one I did not pick up the first time, but I love this cover so much. You see Batman change into the Reverse Flash, and you see Bruce Wayne and his mom change into Barry Allen and his mom. And yeah, I saw it again there today, and I just couldn't help myself. I really wanted to have it, and I'm pretty glad I bought it, even though I already have another copy of it. Alright, so that's been my free little mini free comic book day. I hope you enjoyed it. Go out. I'm going to try to release this today on Free Comic Book Day. So if you have time, go out and check it out. It's pretty sweet. The place I went to, they let you get like 8 or 9 comics for free, and then you don't have to buy anything at all. I just did for myself, for my own reasons. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to go through and like and subscribe to our channel, and make sure to share us with your friends.